Oh, what a way to start the final part of GAW Winterfest. It is the finals of the GAW Christmas party, and we begin with Kofi Kingston, who is the freshest man out of any of these guys because Kingston did not even have to tag in his match. He was partnered with Cody Rhodes. Cody was motivated by Hangman Page's attack on Kenny Omega. Cody did all the work, so Kofi is fresh. How will that affect him in the match? Let's find out. Here is the American Nightmare, the grandson of a plumber, Cody Rhodes, who did all of the work in his match paired with Kofi Kingston, took out Hangman Page and then pinned Adam Cole with the Crossroads. Cody Rhodes showed up big time in his tag match, but did he take it all out of himself for this elimination contest? The second team that claimed victory. And this is his second time in this elimination match. Hanson, half of War Machine. Hanson picked up the win over Tamatonga and Nick Jackson. Back in part 2, Hanson did the bulk of the work in that match as he was paired with the rookie Yun-Son Park. This is the second time, as I said, that he's been in this elimination match. He was the third man to be eliminated back in 2016 when Jimmy Uso ended up winning that contest. Will fortunes be better for Hanson this time around? Let's find out. And the man Hanson was paired with, the sensational rookie Yun-Son Park. Add this to the list of his accolades that is rapidly growing. Remember, this guy made his debut before Bash at the Beach. He has been in this company for less than 6 months, and he has already been Cruiserweight champion. He has fought on 2 different pay-per-views, and he has now made the finals of the GAW Christmas party. This guy is special. He is a GAW Academy product. And as I keep saying, after Winterfest, we will have information for you on our upcoming GAW Academy series. You will not want to miss that. And Yun-Son Park may very well be fighting for the World Championship when this is all said and done. Fifth In is a legend. We've talked about him. If you watched the last part of Winterfest, Kazuchika Okada, one of the all-time great IWGP Heavyweight Champions, the first ever foreign-born champion in the history of GAW, and Okada is coming out with a vengeance right now. He is looking fantastic. I still don't know if Pete Dunne has regained consciousness after Okada put him away with a Rainmaker in his tag team bout. Okada has to be the scariest man in this ring, and you better believe everybody knows it. Listen to the fan reaction for Rey Mysterio. This is the second time that he has gotten this level of pop since he's been here, and it's because he is an all-time great, an all-time beloved legend. And let me just talk about how unique of an experience it is. Rey Mysterio was the first GAW Cruiserweight champion, and he is now sharing an event with the last GAW Cruiserweight champion. Remember, Will Ospreay unified the Cruiserweight title with the Intercontinental Championship. Last part of Winterfest, it was incredible, and Rey Mysterio was around to see it. 6-man elimination rules. The winner gets a World Championship opportunity. YSP has gone after Rey Mysterio. Talk about old versus new blood. Mysterio drops him with that Frankensteiner. Again, Mysterio, the first ever Cruiserweight champion, going up against Yun-Son Park, who is one of the last Cruiserweight champions. Mysterio from up top. Mysterio goes for the diving senton. YSP caught him, power bombs him down. Hansen just able to kick out of, I believe, a Trouble in Paradise from Kofi Kingston. And Kingston looking to set it up again. A Trouble in Paradise. That one misses. Again, Kingston tries Trouble in Paradise. Hansen out of the way. Okada dumps out Cody Rhodes. Hansen and Kingston still going at it. Spinning back fist from Yunsan Park drops Rey Mysterio. YSP and Kofi Kingston, and YSP drops Kingston. 3 men fighting on the outside. Park tosses Rhodes back in. Okada is in with Hansen. YSP showing no fear right now. He is a rookie. He is the youngest man in this match. But that doesn't seem to bother him very much. He is going up against grizzled veterans. Hansen has already been in this elimination match, as I mentioned. But YSP is fearless. Mysterio now has Rhodes in position, maybe for a crossroads. I doubt that's what he was looking for. Rhodes turns it into a suplex. And Kingston, beautiful spinning kick there, and Kingston and Hansen renew hostilities. Mysterio and Rhodes, imagine being in the ring with 2 legends like Mysterio and Okada. But there is no time to gawk at those two. I mean, there is a match to be won here. Mysterio, Hurricane Rana onto Cody, sends him to the other side. Mysterio sets it up, 6-1-9 onto Cody Rhodes. Mysterio up on the top rope. Okada has Kingston in trouble. Rainmaker to Okada. Mysterio pins Cody, and Cody kicks out. Cody kicked out of the 6-1-9, and another Rainmaker to Kofi Kingston. Kingston very smartly rolls out of the ring. YSP and Hansen going at it. Mysterio powerbomb onto Cody. Okada and YSP both with Hansen. Mysterio up top. YSP setting up Hansen. We know what YSP's looking for here. A DDT through the ropes from Yunsan Park. What an athletic maneuver from YSP, and now it's Okada and Mysterio. These two shared a GAW ring for a number of years. In fact, Mysterio was Cruiserweight champ when Okada was Heavyweight champ. So these two certainly no strangers to each other. But Kingston now gets involved, goes back after Okada. Looks like the referee took a bit of a spill, and that's going to help YSP as Hansen dropped him with that Tiger Bomb, which ended the match last time. Spinning heel kick. YSP out of the way, and Okada has Kingston in trouble. Okada spiked DDT from the top. Talk about spiking Kofi Kingston. Okada did just that. YSP forced to roll out. Hansen and Okada together against Kofi Kingston in the ring. And no alliance here. Okada turns his attention to Hansen. Massive lariat from Hansen, and now Okada forced to roll out. Kingston going up against Hansen of War Machine. It's Rey Mysterio and Cody Rhodes battling it out as YSP has made it finally onto all fours on the outside. Mysterio, big strike onto Cody Rhodes, and Mysterio's up top. Hansen, though, from behind, drops Mysterio on to the top rope, and Hansen now could have the Cruiserweight legend in trouble. Back suplex all the way from the top, but YSP was waiting for him. Mysterio forced to roll out. Cody and Kingston. Cody Rhodes, crossroads onto Kofi Kingston, his partner, but YSP was there. YSP drops Cody Rhodes, belly to back suplex. YSP bridge, and Cody Rhodes kicks out. That may have just saved Kofi Kingston from the crossroads, but it may not be for long. Okada setting up Kingston. Okada, Rainmaker. YSP went for the flying drop kick onto Cody Rhodes, or onto Kingston maybe, and Kingston is up after the Rainmaker, although I don't know what exactly. I don't know if he's seeing straight or what. YSP back into the ring. Has Kingston in the corner, could have him in trouble. And YSP sends Kingston. Kingston locked in the ropes, and YSP drops him. Neck breaker and spikes him down. Absolute carnage in this ring. YSP goes against Mysterio again. Kingston trying to get involved. YSP bicycle knee strike avoided. All 6 men back in the ring. Kingston tilt-a-whirl backbreaker onto Yun-Son Park. Kingston now has Hansen looking maybe for a reverse suplex, and Hansen turns it into a regular suplex. Cody, look at that nice kick to Kazuchika Okada. You gotta respect all of the other men in this ring. They have not looked timid or scared at all against the legends. Look at this, Cody drops Kazuchika Okada with the crossroads, and Okada kicks out. You're gonna need more than that. Hansen maybe going for Rey Mysterio's rolling senton, and Mysterio was there. Knee drop onto Okada from YSP. And Mysterio has Hansen up. Hansen blocked to the middle rope, running knee strike from Okada. 619 onto Hansen. Hansen dropped by the 619. Mysterio up top. The splash onto Hansen. Mysterio has maybe just notched the first elimination of the match, and he has. Rey Mysterio 619 into the frog splash. Rhodes with a disaster kick onto YSP. Hansen is out, and now Yun-Son Park could be in trouble. Rhodes has him, drops him with the crossroads, but YSP rolls out. Smart move from the rookie, who is showing more and more trouble in paradise to Cody Rhodes. Kingston dropped his partner with the trouble in paradise. Kingston hooks the far leg. That could be it for Rhodes. No! Rhodes kicks out, and now Okada and Kingston are both there. Okada, Rhodes could be in trouble, but Mysterio actually saved him with the drop kick. Somehow Mysterio saved Cody Rhodes, and now Rhodes drops Kingston with the crossroads. Kingston rolls out. That could have been the end of Cody Rhodes. Mysterio tried for the Rana, and it's Cody alone with Okada in the ring right now. God, you want to talk about Cody Rhodes and how great he has been. This is unbelievable, and Rhodes has set his sights on the legend. Okada just manages to get out of a potential crossroads scenario, but Rhodes turns around and hits him with the strike. YSP has made his way back into the ring, has Rhodes in the headlock. Cody gets out of it. Couple strikes, YSP counter into the forearm. Park has him in the corner. Cody's able to fight out of that, and Cody, I thought he was looking for crossroads. Instead, it's a reverse suplex. I thought Cody was about to end the night of the rookie right there, but Yun-Son Park going hell for leather against Cody Rhodes, who is one of the hottest wrestlers in this match given his recent performances, but he is also probably the most tired after never taking a tag. Okada was looking for the tombstone against Kingston, but Kingston reverses it and drops him with one. Kingston has dropped the legend. YSP and Mysterio fighting it out. Kingston trouble in paradise, and Okada gets out of the way, answers with a big boot. I thought Kingston was about to put away the legend. Yun-Son Park rolls out. Kingston and Okada, Rhodes and Mysterio. Drop kick from Kingston. Okada deflects. Kingston goes for the lariat. Gun stun. Or stun gun, I should say. Okada is now, look at this, Rhodes with the strike, the upward strike onto Okada. And the legend answers with a big boot. Okada once again dominating this match. He dominated the tag match when he was paired with Rey Mysterio, and it's the two legends fighting. This is exactly why we like to have both of these men in this matchup. This is what we were so excited about. Mysterio has Cody Rhodes in a single leg camel clutch. Okada on the apron just clutching the ropes, and now Yun-Son Park and Kingston in the ring. Kingston spikes YSP. Mysterio, Dragon Screw leg whip, and trouble in paradise, answered with the elbow by YSP. Yun-Son Park could have Kingston in trouble. Kingston out of the way of what that might have been. Okada and Rhodes both against Rey Mysterio, and Okada now tosses him out over the top rope. Cody was going for the chop, but Okada wisely out of the way. Kingston, I didn't see what happened, but he dropped the White Storm. Kingston has the far leg hook, and Park is eliminated. I think Kingston hit him with the Trouble in Paradise. And Yun-Son Park, that ends what has been a great run so far for YSP. I think we'll see him a lot more going forward. No doubt about that. 4 men left. Cody Rhodes, Kofi Kingston, Kazuchika Okada, and Rey Mysterio. Will it be one of the legends that reigns supreme? Okada has Mysterio back into the ring. Rey gets back to his feet. Kingston and Rhodes battling on the outside. And again, Mysterio sent back in. Okada now joins him in the ring. Rhodes and Kingston still battling. Kingston now back into the ring. Okada has Mysterio in trouble. Okada from the top. Kazuchika Okada with a superplex to the outside. That'll put down Rey Mysterio real fast. Rhodes and Kingston still battling. Okada going right back at it against Rey Mysterio. Okada could have Kingston in trouble. Stands him up, DDT on the apron. Mysterio has regained the upper hand against the Rainmaker. Okada might be in trouble. These two battling in that corner, and finally Mysterio might have a bit of an advantage here. You can see both these guys just absolutely gassed right now. Again, Kingston is the freshest man in this match because he never took a tag. Okada has Mysterio in the tree of woe, and big kick to the gut. Kingston and Rhodes still battling. Okada has Mysterio, Rainmaker. Okada dropped Mysterio, vicious Rainmaker. Okada's hooked the leg, and Okada has eliminated Rey Mysterio. Both legends notched 1 elimination, and there are 3 men left. And one of them, Okada. I don't think Cody realized that Okada had gotten out of the ring. Kingston back up to his feet. Okada went for the uppercut. Kingston caught him first. Rey Mysterio eliminated Hansen. Kingston eliminated Yun-Son Park. And Okada eliminated Rey Mysterio. This would be quite a time for Cody Rhodes to get himself an elimination here, and he's going for just that. Rhodes drops Okada into the figure 4. Rhodes with a vicious figure 4, but Okada turns around, and Rhodes forced to release. Kingston back in. Kingston trouble in paradise, and Okada Rainmaker. Oh, wow. Okada hooks the leg. Trouble in Paradise and a Rainmaker, and Cody Rhodes! My voice just cracked in like 7 different directions. What the hell just happened? Okada, Rainmaker. Kingston rolls out of the ring. Folks, I can't believe it. I can't believe it. Cody Rhodes kicked out of a Trouble in Paradise and a Rainmaker. I have never seen anything like this before. You want to talk about Cody Rhodes? He is on the streak of a lifetime right now. And Cody, homage to his brother with the atomic drop. Oh my God, I'm losing my voice. This is unbelievable. Okada going up top. He doesn't usually do this. You know it's serious when he does. Okada needs to dig deep down. He goes for the diving elbow, and Rhodes out of the way. Okada has the arm trap, straight jacket, neck breaker. Kingston finally making his way to his feet, and Okada has Rhodes in trouble. Single leg crab, or single leg camel clutch, mashes Cody Rhodes into the mat, and Kingston was right there on the spot. Teardrop suplex onto the legend. It's Kingston and Rhodes. Rhodes is the only man in this match so far without an elimination. Kingston drops him up on the top rope. This is the first time that Okada hasn't been a major player in this match for quite some time. Rhodes now has Kingston, and Rhodes DDT onto the apron. Oh, I can't believe this. I can't believe what we're seeing. Rhodes has Kingston up, looking for the vertical suplex on the outside, and Kingston answers with a drop kick. Whoever wins, it will be more than deserved. That's for damn sure. Rhodes and Kingston both back in the ring. Kazuchika Okada's made it onto all fours. Kingston went for the trouble in paradise, and Cody drops him with a straightjacket DDT. And Rhodes now. Rhodes could have Kingston in trouble. Cody Rhodes, figure four onto Kofi Kingston. Referee is there. Kingston trying desperately to get out of the figure four. It is locked in deep. Okada watching as Kingston in horrible pain, and Kingston does roll him over. Kofi Kingston gets out of the figure four by reversing the pressure, and Okada drops him onto one knee. Okada rolls him up. Okada has his foot in the ropes. Kingston could be in trouble here, and Kingston is eliminated. Okada rolled him up, and now it's Cody Rhodes and Kazuchika Okada. Okada in trouble with a suplex. Rhodes now. Okada hits him Rainmaker. Okada's been a house of fire today. He has been nearly unstoppable. Has he finally put down Cody Rhodes? 2, 3. Kazuchika Okada is the #1 contender. Okada showing why he is a legend. We brought him back knowing that he will almost certainly be a factor, and he certainly has been that. But Cody Rhodes, wow, what a performance from Cody Rhodes. And what more can you say? Okada may have won, but Rhodes is the man that stood out. And Okada, after all of that, is going to fight for the World Championship. It's going to be unbelievable. Who will he be fighting? Will it be the current champ Aleister Black, or will it be Keith Lee? We're about to find that out. I am grateful that Aleister Black saw it in his heart to help me out when those Alpha Goons attacked me. I hope it means Aleister has seen what Alpha has been doing to people around here, and he understands that he can stop that. I'm going out there today to win a world championship. It's been my dream since I got into this sport. But more than anything, I'm going out there to make sure GAW remains the greatest company on earth. Because it won't be anymore if Alpha remains in charge.
Oh, bask in his glory, for he is limitless.
Well, we know who the next #1 contender will be after that absolute classic of an elimination match. But who will Kazuchika Okada be facing? Well, Keith Lee hopes it'll be him. Lee won the right to be in this match after winning a match of his own, a qualifying match of his own. Lee won a one-fall 5-way match to earn this opportunity. But the most important story about Keith Lee is not how he won this match, but the fact that he was one of the men targeted by Hunter and Hornet, Aleister Black's lackeys, and Black actually stopped them from attacking Keith Lee any further. So Is there an alliance between Black and Lee, or is Black finally ready to turn his back on Alpha? We haven't heard from him since, so it's very hard to say what is on the mind of the world champ. There you have it, folks. First time we've seen the world champion since he stopped the attack on Keith Lee. He still has Hunter and Hornet behind him. But how far do their loyalties go? How far does Black's loyalty to Alpha go? Alpha helped him win this belt, but as we've seen since then, he's defended it twice. He doesn't need Alpha. He doesn't need him. Aleister Black is one of the best wrestlers in the world, with or without the help of Alpha. And hopefully we are seeing a man who has been transformed. Hopefully we are seeing a man who is ready to turn his back on this despicable organization. One can only hope. Still, Hunter and Hornet are there. Black will defend his world championship for the third time since he won it. And I am more than excited to see if Black is finally ready to turn his back on Alpha. One fall, obviously no time limit here in this championship match. Lee immediately testing Black out with his single leg crab. Black having none of it. You gotta wonder at what point that interference from Alpha is gonna come into play. You know it will. It certainly has for almost every match that Black has been in since he won the World Championship. Shin breaker from Black just shows you the strength. Keith Lee comes into this match weighing a toenail under 300 pounds. So it's amazing the strength that Black possesses, but also you'll see the athleticism that Keith Lee possesses. Black with a bicycle knee strike onto Lee. Black looking for the arm, and it's going to make it much harder for Keith Lee to apply the Spirit Bomb to lift Black up. The incredible strength of Keith Lee to even use that Spirit Bomb. You know, you're talking about lifting 200, 300-pound men up above your head. Black with the Orihara moonsault. And Lee finally gets the lariat, and Lee gets maybe a chance here against Aleister Black, and he does. Lee, look at this. Keith Lee out of nowhere with a Spirit Bomb onto Black. Keith Lee drops Black with the Spirit Bomb, and Aleister Black kicks out. It was a little early in the match for that. You're going to need more than that to put down the world champion. We know that's the case. And again, where was Alpha on that pin? They weren't there. Aleister Black didn't need a distraction of the referee. He didn't need Alpha to get involved. Standing cutter onto Keith Lee. Black now from the corner, setting up Lee for the running knee strike. Absolutely vicious knee strike onto Keith Lee. Black planted him, hooks the leg, and Lee kicks out. Black kick to the back, and now Aleister Black heading up top. Calls Lee to his feet. We know that Black has this in his arsenal, going for the Meteora, and Lee drops him down. Black answers with that nice arm drag. But Lee, again, look at this, showcasing the power. Lee with a slam onto Black. This is a classic battle of power versus speed, but Aleister Black possesses an ungodly amount of striking power, and Keith Lee possesses himself an ungodly amount of speed. Hunter tosses Keith Lee back into the ring. The referee's going to allow him to do that, giving a bit of leniency here in this title match. You don't want it to end with any type of disqualification or anything like that. Keith Lee, you can see bleeding from his forehead. I think that was from a knee strike from Black earlier. Now these two fighting on the outside. Hunter gradually making his way over there. Lee with the kick, and Black answers with a massive kick to the back. Black back in the ring, but he will allow Keith Lee to make his way back in as well. And he was standing a little too close to the ropes. Lee hangs him up on the top. Lee now with Black against the corner. Lee might have him in trouble. Look at this. Lee with the speed. Pounce onto Black. Again, the terrific speed from Keith Lee, and Hornet is there. Black, I don't know if he saw the distraction from Hornet. He was out of the corner pretty quickly. Drops Keith Lee with the reverse suplex, but he decides against going for that corner knee strike. Instead, has Keith Lee up. Black mass onto Keith Lee. Aleister Black hooks the far leg. Black, has he retained the World Championship? He has. Black has retained the World Championship. But, well, hang on, look at this. Aleister Black, he's gotten out of the ring. He's turned towards Hunter and Hornet. Black, yes, Aleister Black. He has given up Alpha. Aleister Black has turned on Hunter and Hornet. Aleister Black is leaving Alpha. Aleister Black retained his title and he's leaving Alpha. He didn't need Alpha to help him do this. Yes. This is exactly, oh my goodness, I can't even tell you how happy I am. Aleister Black has turned on Alpha. Welcome back, Aleister Black, the man that we all knew was the rightful world champion. Thank you so much, Aleister. He has done the right thing. Oh my goodness. The main event is next. Asuka versus Shayna Baszler. What a holiday present this was.
The following contest is an Extreme Rules match and is for the Women's World Championship.
Asuka and Shayna Baszler have never faced off in an official match in GAW. This will be their first. And what a match it will be, given the animosity between these two women. I am excited to see what they can do. I mean, I'm sure you can tell I still have a smile on my face. Aleister Black has given up Alpha, and I could not be happier. Unbelievable. I gotta talk about this match though. Shayna Baszler coming out to the ring. She stated her intentions to take Asuka's world title all the way back on the first Wednesday Night Storm after Cyclone, and she has followed through with that, attacking Asuka wherever she is. And Asuka will finally get a chance to put Baszler in her place. Asuka, the legendary world champion. She's held this belt for over a year. She's seen almost everything there is to see. Shayna Baszler will not be a challenge that Asuka is not prepared for. And Asuka has responded in kind to everything that Baszler brought to the table. Baszler chased her down at a GAW training facility. Asuka chased her down in a parking lot. As a result, coming into this match, this is no holds barred, but both the Kirifuda clutch and Asuka lock have been banned after both women nearly killed the other with their respective holds. If Asuka uses the Asuka lock, she will forfeit the GAW World Championship. So I think that means Asuka will not be using the Asuka lock in this match. But anything else goes, and I'm sure we will see just about everything else in the main event of Winterfest. Let's get right into the action. One fall, no holds barred, except for, of course, the Asuka lock and the Kirifuda clutch. But you know, if there are women, let me start over with that. These two women are more adept than just about anyone else if you told them that you are not allowed to use your favorite submission hold. Both of these women have backgrounds in mixed martial arts. Asuka hails from the dojos of Osaka. Shayna Baszler, of course, is a former professional mixed martial artist, background in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. Massive knee strike from Shayna Baszler. So both these two women have a myriad of submission holds that they can use to great effect. Baszler was looking for the takedown. Asuka catches her. Shayna looking to join teammate Ronda Rousey as a champion in GAW. Rousey, of course, retained via a draw in her MMA rules match with Casey Catanzaro, which, you know, I thought was a bit cheap, a bit anticlimactic, but, you know, Ronda Rousey made the stipulation, so if it was a draw, I guess Rousey wins. Who am I to argue? First pin attempt, Baszler kicks out easily, and lariat. Asuka goes over the top. First action we've seen on the outside of the ring so far, and Baszler looking underneath. Baszler has grabbed a ladder. What a weapon to get for the first weapon used in this match. Asuka immediately hits her with the strike. Asuka combination, but Baszler answers back with her own combination. What a barrage of strikes from Shayna Baszler, and Asuka drops Baszler onto the ladder and knees to the arm. These two brawling on the outside. The decision can't come out here, but they certainly are free to fight out here as much as they'd like. Shayna pulled out that ladder, but neither woman has really used it very much. Shayna a couple strikes to get free of Asuka's grip, and again goes back to the strike combination and now dumps Asuka back into the ring. And Baszler now, I mentioned the myriad of submission holds that both these women possess. Baszler goes for the camel clutch. Not one she uses often, but certainly one that she can force a submission with just like anything else. Asuka, nice belly to back suplex there. Asuka has been the world champion for over a year. Shayna Baszler will look to be the first woman since Tegan Knox to pin the world champion, and the first woman ever to do it in a title match. It has never happened in GAW. Looking to do it here, and Asuka kicks out. Asuka, of course, brings the Empress combination to bear, along with her myriad of submission holds. Shayna Baszler's got herself a sledgehammer, but Asuka gets out of the way of that. Asuka with a flying kick and a hip attack from the world champion. She landed awkwardly on that sledgehammer, and that's allowed Shayna Baszler a little bit of time. Guess that sledgehammer wasn't for nothing. Asuka again drops Baszler and knees to the arm. Asuka has not used a weapon yet in this match. That's been all Shayna Baszler so far. And Asuka now. Asuka has Baszler in the cross arm breaker. She used this to beat Charlotte Flair in that submission match, and she uses it to beat Baszler here. Asuka has retained against Shayna Baszler, the Queen of Spades. The Queen could not stand up to the Empress. Asuka showing why she is maybe the greatest champion in the history of the women's division in GAW. Certainly it's her and Lita. Those are the only two names on that list, and Asuka showing us yet another reason why. Asuka with a big win over Shayna Baszler. This has been a rivalry months in the making. Attack after attack, and Asuka finally got the job done with a cross arm breaker and she will send us all home happy. The Empress has retained the World Championship at GAW Winterfest, and ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining us. What else can we say? This has been an incredible event. We know that Aleister Black will take on Kazuchika Okada for the World Championship. We know that Aleister Black has left Alpha, and we know that Asuka has retained the World Championship. And it marks over a year with that belt for the Empress. Thank you so much once again for joining us here for GAW Winterfest. Much more to come on GA Wrestling, so make sure you subscribe to see everything that we have to offer. Thank you so much. We appreciate you.